Hey kids, Duncan the Story Dragon by Amanda Driscoll. It's a wonderful story about finding imagination and getting excited about reading. And it's about a cute little dragon. Love stories. I love stories. Duncan the Story Dragon. Look at, wonder if he eats them. Duncan the Dragon loved to read. When Duncan read a book, the story came to life. Sometimes I read and that's what it feels like. So that's what he was feeling. He was like so into the book that his story was come to life. Oh no. And his imagination caught fire. Unfortunately, well, so did his book. Because he's a dragon, right? He would get super excited. He'd go, wow! And then fire would come out and burn his book. Oops. I just want to finish a book, said Duncan. I need to know what happens. Do pirates find treasure? Does the captain save the ship? And do aliens conquer the earth? And I want to read those two wonderful words, like the last sip of chocolate milkshake. The end. I suppose he never gets to it because his book starts on fire. That would be frustrating. Duncan tried everything to keep his cool. Really, he tried to read in the fridge. He'd try to read by fans. Oh, he would be so excited that then the book would start on fire. Look at, he tried everything. He even tried reading in the tub. Don't read books in the tub, they get wet. Unless you're a fire-breathing dragon. I have an idea, said Duncan. I will find a friend to read to me. Well, there's an idea. So Duncan searched a nearby neighborhood. Hello, friend, he said to the raccoon. Would you please read me this book? Look at what he's doing. He's in a garbage can eating garbage, because that's what raccoons love to eat. Well, Duncan explored an evergreen forest. No. What happened? I don't think that little one wanted to read to him. So he went and found another one. Hello, friend, he said to the possum, could you please read me this book? Plonk. Duncan traveled to a faraway farmland. Hello, friend, he said to the bull. Will you please read me this book? Would you ask a bull to help you read? Yoy! Oh, no. So everybody he's asking to read seems to want nothing to do with him. Or nothing to do with reading. After searching the entire countryside, Duncan trudged back to his cottage. I think that's a sad face of disappointment. As he hugged his book, a fat tear trickled down his cheek. It landed with a plop, and it drabbled across the floor, and then it ran split splat into a mouse. And what is that mouse doing? He's reading a book called The Friendly Dragon. Sad ending, said the mouse. I'll never know, said Duncan. As Duncan explained his problem, he noticed a twinkling in the mouse's eyes. Do you like books? Duncan asked. Oh, I love books, said the mouse. Could you, will you please read me this book? Certainly, said the mouse. So the mouse read to Duncan carefully. And together they battled sea monsters. They dodged icebergs. And discovered new lands. They took breaks for roasting hot dogs and toasting marshmallows. Well, look at that fire-breathing stuff is pretty handy, isn't it? And finally, the friends, they sailed home. And the mouse read those two wonderful words, like the last sip of a chocolate milkshake. The end. It's so good to get to the end of the story, isn't it? But actually, it was only the beginning. Because look at, they found a friendship and they found something in common. Do you have something in common with someone? Well, these guys found something in common. And that was reading. So I encourage you guys to read a book today with a friend. Oops, sorry about your book. Whoa, it must have been a good book. Just don't burn them. You guys have a good day.